Guys, in this video I want to talk about my 90% rule. This rule will help you weed through all the bull and determine which advanced training techniques or training principles are essential for you to build muscle and strength. Before I get into that topic, guys, I encourage you to check out my new book called Massive Iron. It is linked below. If you're not satisfied with your muscle building results, your strength building results, then this is the book you need. Please check it out. So guys, let's talk about my 90% rule. This is a rule I want you to take, I want you to remember, I want you to put in your lifting toolbox and never forget it because it is important. In the lifting realm, in the lifting world, you'll receive a lot of advice from gym rats or bodybuilders or just guys who think they know everything, who will say something like this: to build muscle, you must, not might need. These guys will say you must use drop sets, supersets, slow negatives, rest pause training, dog crap training, whatever it is, whatever comes after you must something. Whatever they tell you must do, you can apply this rule and weed out all the bull. Here's how it works. If 90% of trainees out there have never used this principle or don't rely on this principle, you don't need it to build muscle. Here's what I mean. If 90% of trainees in the history of bodybuilding, in the history of powerlifting, in the history of strength training have never used dog crap training, you don't need it to build muscle. If 90% of trainees that have ever competed in bodybuilding, competed in powerlifting, or just got huge building muscle have not relied on supersets or slow-mo or rest pause training, you don't need it to build muscle. This rule is really as simple as that. There are a lot of tools out there that trainees will rely on, that work for them, that they like to use, that yield good results. But these things are not essential for everyone. The essentials for everyone are consistency, getting your butt to the gym and not missing workouts, using the best possible exercises, using a good mix of exercises, compound exercises first, barbell and dumbbell exercises and bodyweight exercises. Then after the hard work is done, using machines or cables or whatever you want to round out your program. So you got to be consistent. You got to use a good exercise selection. And guys, you have to get a lot stronger than you are now. There are no weak bodybuilders. So I'm not telling you have to get powerlifting strong. You just have to get a lot stronger than you are now. So remain consistent, use the best possible exercises, get a lot stronger than you are, and eat enough food. Eat the proper amount of food to help you reach your goals. These are the essentials. All this other stuff, there are guys all over the net that'll say, man, you gotta use slow-mo training. It's essential. Man, you have to use rest pause training. It's essential. While these things can be beneficial, while these things might be right for you or might be right for your training partner, they are not essentials for everyone. There are very few essentials for everyone. What I recommend is if somebody tells you you must try something or that it's an essential for building muscle, go ahead and give it a try. Modify it. If you don't like it, set it aside and move on. If you don't like supersets, forget it. If you don't like drop sets, forget them. If you don't like rest pause training, forget them. If you don't like dog crap training, forget it. If you don't like high volume training, forget it. If you don't like the way Dorian Yates trained with whatever he calls a system of training, forget it. If you don't like Mike Mentzer's system of training, heavy duty, forget it. You don't need one specific method of training. Try things. Remember, there are few essentials. Use what works best for you and create your own training program. Remember the 90% rule. If 90% of bodybuilders never had to rely on this, if 90% of powerlifters never had to rely on this, you don't need to necessarily rely on it either to reach your goals. So guys, I hope this video has been of some help. please check out my book called Massive Iron. It is linked below. If you're unsatisfied with your strength or muscle building results, this will help you get up to speed quickly. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.